Welcome to LFC Transfer HQ, your ultimate source for all things Liverpool FC transfers. Like and subscribe for more football updates. Our first news is better signing than Sesko. Liverpool plot move for world-class £64 million ace. Whilst boss Arne Slot claimed the Premier League title during his first season as Liverpool boss, the club have wasted no time in turning their attention towards the summer window. Signings are expected in various areas of the pitch to try and bolster the ranks and improve the Reds' chances of retaining their top spot throughout 2025-26. Trent Alexander-Arnold is already one player who's set to depart Anfield at the end of the season, with supporters voicing their anger after he announced he would leave on a free transfer upon the expiration of his contract. The contract extensions handed to Mohamed Salah and Virgil van Dijk are arguably the two best pieces of business the hierarchy will conduct this window, but that's not to say new players won't arrive. One department in particular looks set for huge investment from the hierarchy in the coming months, looking to hand the manager the added depth he needs. An update on Liverpool's hunt for a new striker this summer. Current Liverpool striker Darwin Núñez has struggled to make a huge impact this campaign, notching just 7 goals in his 44 appearances across all competitions. As a result, he's expected to depart Merseyside this summer, with Atletico Madrid leading the race to secure his signature, potentially departing for just £35 million. Such funds could be used to land a new talisman in the form of Sporting CP forward Victor Gyökeres after the Swede emerged on their shortlist, according to TalkSport. The report claims that the Reds are pondering a potential move for the 26-year-old who's managed to score 52 goals in his 49 appearances throughout 2024-25. It also claims that Slot's side will face stiff competition from Manchester United and Arsenal for his signature, with previous reports saying it could be available for £64 million this summer. Why Liverpool's £64 million target would be better than Sesko? Over the last couple of days, rumours have picked up over a potential deal to see Benjamin Sesko complete a switch to join Liverpool in the coming months. The Slovenian international has been in superb form for RB Leipzig in the Bundesliga, registering 13 goals in his 31 appearances to date, including an excellent effort against Bayern Munich last time out. It has previously been reported that the 21-year-old has a £55 million release clause in his current deal, making him a cheaper alternative than other targets like Gyökeres. However, if the club had to decide between a deal for one of the aforementioned pair, it's pivotal they prioritise a move for the Swede, with the Sporting CP talisman a much better option for Slot's men. When comparing their respective stats from the current campaign, Gyökeres has massively outperformed Sesko, having the edge in numerous key areas over the Leipzig ace. Stay tuned for more updates on LFC Transfer HQ, transfer moves, player signings, and latest news. Don't miss subscribe for more LFC Transfer HQ news. Our second news is Huijsen transfer race blown up as Chelsea ploy stuns Liverpool amid Bournemouth offer to inter target. Liverpool and Chelsea are awaiting to discover which team Dean Huijsen will decide to sign for this summer, amid claims the race now looks down to those two sides and amid claims Bournemouth are preparing for his exit by launching a formal offer for a replacement. The Cherries have made some sound investments into their squad in recent years, with a number of savvy deals helping Andoni Iraola's side push for a first-ever place in European football next season. Currently 8th, the various permutations in Europe this season means Bournemouth could find themselves staging Europa Conference League football at the Vitality Stadium if all goes their way. One man who has certainly aided their rise this season is Huijsen, a bargain £12.8 million, €15 million, $17.2 million, signing from Juventus last summer. The centre-half has taken to the Premier League like a duck to water, oozing class and defying his tender years. He recently turned 20, to become one of the league's outstanding centre-halves. As a result, it's been no surprise to see him rewarded with his first senior caps for Spain earlier this year. But with a £50 million exit clause in his contract, Bournemouth will be powerless to prevent Huijsen moving on this summer. All of Newcastle, Tottenham, Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool, Newcastle, Bayern Munich and Real Madrid have been credited with an interest at one stage in recent months. However, Team Talk transfer correspondent Fraser Fletcher has revealed that the two teams pushing hardest for a deal are the Blues and Liverpool, with both holding discussions with his agent in recent weeks. As it stands, sources have confirmed to Fletcher that it is the Blues who have offered Huijsen the more tempting financial package, and there remains a confidence at Stamford Bridge that Huijsen will opt for Enzo Maresca's side. That's not to say a move to Anfield is completely off the table, though sources are stressing that the 20-year-old is very much sold on the project being presented to him in SW6. Either way, it seems the Cherries are preparing for his exit by doing their due diligence on a number of potential replacements, and it seems they have now settled on a top young Nantes star to take his place next season. Team Talk transfer correspondent Rudy Galletti revealed last month that two of the names on their radar are Inter Milan defender Jan Bisek and Swiss defender Albion Hajdari, who plays for FC Lugano. However, L'Equipe claims the Cherries have now decided that Nantes teenager Nathan Ziz is the player they will go for, revealing on Wednesday that a verbal offer in the region of €20 million, £17 million, $22.7 million, has been lodged for his services. However, while Bournemouth are preparing for his exit, it seems they still have some work to do before they can welcome Ziz on board. Stay tuned for more updates on LFC Transfer HQ, transfer moves, player signings, and latest news. Don't miss subscribe for more LFC Transfer HQ news. Our last news is Liverpool eyeing best striker in the world instead of Isak. Liverpool could make a move for Napoli and Galatasaray forward Victor Osimhen in the summer transfer window, according to reports, with the club keen on adding proven firepower to their attacking contingent. Whilst their stocks are high amid their recent Premier League title win, the Reds have cruised all season in the top flight, failing to be knocked off top spot since the start of November. And with a revitalized squad under Arne Slot, they could look to spend big money in the summer to keep themselves at the top of the perch. That may include a move for Osimhen, who will see his future largely deliberated over this summer, and a striker is at the top of the Dutchman's wishlist. The report by TalkSport states that Liverpool will attack the market in the summer transfer window as they bid to retain their Premier League title, with Osimhen being lined up as a potential target, having been called the world's best striker by Nigerian coach Daniel Ogunmodide. Trent Alexander-Arnold has already announced that he will be departing following the expiration of his contract, whilst backup goalkeeper Queven Kelleher and opinion-splitting striker Darwin Núñez are also expecting to be sold. It's the Uruguayan's departure that could facilitate a move up front, however, and the report states that Liverpool are likely to splash the cash on a striker in the coming months, having only spent money on two players since Slot's arrival last summer. Goals have been hard to come by for Liverpool strikers, with wide forward Mohamed Salah taking on that burden with 33 strikes to his name this season. And that could see Osimhen arrive, with the report stating that he is a contender to lead the line at Anfield from next season onwards, potentially eclipsing supposed top target Alexander Isak. Some smart business in the summer could see Liverpool win their third title in 7 years, and Osimhen would be an astute addition, having also been linked with bitter rivals Manchester United. Osimhen scored 26 goals in 32 games for Napoli in their Scudetto win back in 2022-23, and although he was loaned out of the Serie A club to Galatasaray at the start of the campaign, he's been bang in form in Turkey with 33 goals in 37 games throughout all competitions. Thanks for watching. That's all for today's transfer update. But the transfer window never sleeps, and neither do we. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for the latest Liverpool FC transfer news, rumors, and confirmed deals. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss an update, because at LFC Transfer HQ, you'll never walk alone.